What's up, everybody? Yep, this is me, Kurt H., the Lazy Farmer. I'm back. Let me turn this down just a tad. I'm like blowing you guys' ears out. I don't want to do that. I like having you guys around. Anyway, first episode, new content, Tower Simulator 3. So, I've been watching this, for about, honestly, for about a week. And when I say watching, I mean I go at nighttime. I go and watch some train stuff. Well, live, I'm a train nerd. You guys know me, and watching live train stuff, live web, rail cams, looking up stuff on Run8, going back and just in general doing stuff on Run8 train simulator. And then all of a sudden, the random thing pops up, and it's this Tower Simulator 3. And I'm like, caught my eye. What is this? And it was one particular streamer, and I mean, this guy was like, I mean, he was entertaining. But then I started really looking at what he was streaming, and I was like, wait a second. So Tower Simulator 3 is a purely how do I want to put this? It's voice activated, and that intrigued me, And so it's like, okay, so it's a purely so I don't have any controls. I got my rail driver pushed up on the desk here. I do have the keyboard here because we are going to use that. We're going to use the F keys, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But everything else, as you play through this, it's voice activated. So this game relies heavily on Microsoft Windows, and I'm in Windows 11, so Microsoft Windows voice activation set. So if you decide you want to play this, or if you are playing it and have a little bit of trouble, you might want to go into that particular applet and Windows and set up voice activation so it can recognize your voice. I did not do that. I kind of like just jumped right in, and yeah, and so I kind of made some mistakes, but that's all right. That's what I'm here for. I make the mistakes so you guys don't have to. That's my motto. Anyway, so I'm looking at this is the menu screen, obviously, that we're looking at here. And you start off, you got the welcome, and this is kind of gives you an overview. When you start off, all time is empty, last played, nothing there, it's all blank. But you do see like right here, yeah, major faults 1, fatal error 1, which means I killed somebody. And so I'm playing in career mode. That's the other thing too. And so go to career mode, and I've got more airports than what you will see in career mode, and I'm at level 3, so I got 400 points. I go to level 4, but at level 1, when you start, you just start off with the airport TIST, which is the code for Island of St. Thomas. And you got morning coffee, very casual kickback. It's one runway, some jetways and stuff like that. So you'll see it when we get into it. And then of course when you hit level 2, then you get RDU Airport, which is Raleigh Durham, I think is what that is. Yeah, Raleigh, North Carolina. So Raleigh Durham Airport. So that's tier number 2 that it unlocks. And now I'm at tier, and you got, oh, I forgot, you get LaGuardia as well too. Queens, New York, LaGuardia Airport. That's a tier 2 airport, and then you get into tier 3, which gets you a little bit busier LaGuardia. You get LAX, LA Morning News, California Dreaming, and some of these are going to be like, they're mostly 2-hour stints at the controls, and the idea is to get through it without causing any accidents, mid-air collisions, anything. But it's realistic, and it can get extremely realistic. And I'm going over, of course, you can jump in, and these are all the airports that you get If you just want to jump in and do a quick play, so Stuttgart, Hollywood, Burbank, Los Angeles, we already talked about LAX, LaGuardia, Raleigh, Durham, Cyril E. King, that's the island of St. Thomas where you start off in career mode, or St. David Island, Bermuda. So, and then of course, if you have any save games, you can load those. There is a multiplayer aspect to this. I have not experienced that, but I have. I mean, I got to watch in that streamer. He did do a multiplayer. It was him and one other guy. And so in Tower Simulator, you are the tower at an airport. I guess I should tell you about that. And so you're controlling the flow of traffic on the ground and the traffic that's coming into, you're clearing planes for landing, and of course you're telling planes what to do after they take off. And then once they contact departure, they're no longer yours. They belong to departure. You're done with them. They're gone. So it's just it's controlling air traffic and planes in and around the airport. That's it. You think, okay, that's not a lot. No, it can be. It can be very, very hectic depending on the airport that you do. And some airports are extremely busy, especially when you get into the bigger ones. If you can imagine, I don't know, Heathrow. That's yeah, you can get that map. There's a lot of maps. I mean, almost there's a lot of airports, a lot of DLCs that you can purchase. Which is going to lead me to my next topic real quick. Of course, you got your typical settings, and then you can go right into their store, and you can do so. You know, Pittsburgh. You can get Pittsburgh, Copenhagen, Dubai, Fort Lauderdale. Um, let's see who Orlando, Bangkok, and Orlando is actually surprisingly very, very busy. I'm just gonna so you can see I'm not gonna read them all off. I mean Houston, um, Boston, Boston's Logan Airport. That place is crazy. Frankfurt, Lisbon, St. Louis. I mentioned Heathrow. Here's Vegas. You guys want to go to Vegas? So Jacksonville, Dallas, Austin, and then SFO. I want to buy SFO. I want to do that because I mean, that's near here. That's where I live. That's near. So I want to do SFO. Um, and that's a challenging little airport as well too, especially if you have to have the planes take off, um, heading into the mountain that's like right there, worse than what's in here. Anyway, so but those and there's more. I mean, a lot of these maps, there's a ton of DLCs um, on Steam. You can buy this on Steam, or you can buy it right from the website. If you buy it from the Tower website, there's a little utility that you need to download so basically it's an installer utility. So when you buy maps, it does it. That installer utility also looks for Steam installed version of the game and will install the maps accordingly. You need that. Well, I have to go get that installer. But I expect also too that if I buy the map off of Steam that it'll install correctly. So that's my expectation there. Right here, Energy's Design. I point this out because that's a third-party company that works kind of hand in hand with the people from Tower Simulators, which is Feel There, and they actually have. I want to point something out. Energy's Design actually has modules I have not purchased yet. I'm really think I'm going to. I will probably do it after this particular stream. It's they have a combo pack. It's about $40 US. But basically, it will give you the airplane sets for almost every single airline out there. So you'll see the actual airline liveries. What we see in the default game is not true liveries, I don't believe. Because there's a lot of airlines that I mean, all the airlines I've seen so far I don't even recognize. But I'm not a huge plane guy. I mean, I like planes. I'm interested in them. I mean, if you're into Flight Simulator, hey, this thing might be for you. I love Flight Simulator, but I can't play it. I don't know what it is. I just can't control a plane. I think, well, to be honest, to be fair, I do try to control a plane on Flight Simulator. It's with keyboard. Nah, I don't. That'll be my next purchase if I get into Flight Simulator because of this game. I would be buying the controls. I'll do it just like I did with the rail driver. I'll have my airline controls here. Anyway, I digress. So airplane sets, you get you get a whole bunch of true liveries, and those liveries are based on the airport that you are at in the game. So if you're like at SFO, you're going to see liveries based on the United States. If you're at Heathrow, you're going to see liveries based upon what might be flying in and out of that airport, in London. So and then the airport database as well too. That includes true to life scheduling. So you get both of those. I think it's about $40, $45 from Energy's design. Radars, I don't know about this one. I haven't seen anything different on radars. I'm just using the default here. So still investigating. There's some things I still investigate. And as I find things, I will let you know. So let's talk to career mode. You can see on here morning coffee and just another day in the office. Both of those I completed. To be honest, I had to do morning coffee twice. Going back to, that's because the first time I did it, I killed somebody and had an accident on the ground. So it finished it in the 2 hour stint from 8 a.m. game time to 10 a.m. in this scenario. I did finish it, but because I had the accidents, it was not considered completed. I did not realize that. I went on to the next one, just another day in the office, had no issues. And this takes place between 2 o'clock and 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock. And no issues. Everything went smooth. I was getting had a little bit of a nice rhythm going, and it came up completed. And then I noticed, hey, the green completed. So I went back and did morning coffee a second time and had no issues. So now that I'm streaming today, am I going to have issues? Probably. So, but we're going to do raining in paradise. The weather is going to get bad, and anyway, I can do that one, or I can do, which is from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, or I can do tea time. But I'm going to do Raining in Paradise. So let's go ahead and jump in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in and I'm going to pause it real quick. So this stream is going to be a little bit longer than 2 hours because I'm going to do the full 2 hours on this. And but I'm going to pause before we jump in. So let's go ahead and accept that job. And then the first time, if you're playing this, you're going to see it's going to take a long loading time. Especially since I have plane information basically being hard coded into the cache. So you're going to see a long loading time. This is natural. The first time it loads up, it'll take longer. After that, if you continue playing like all day, the load times are not as long. So, all right. All right, so I'm going to come down here. First thing I want to do is I want to pause. I don't want anything going on here. So let's jump into our F2 screen, and this will bring us right into, this is the 8 ears, and there's our visualization of the runway and all the jetways and everything, taxiways, everything. So we're going to go ahead, the POV, this thing, I mean, it just shows me where, which way I'm looking. Just get rid of it. I don't need that. I know where I'm looking. I can tell by what I'm seeing. Okay, icon size, we'll adjust that. Tag size, we'll adjust that. Tag distance, line strength, runway tag size. You can see here's 10, 28, depending on which way the planes are going to be coming in. Taxiway, we'll narrow those down as well too. That's that. And this orientation, just how you want to tilt it. I kind of tilt it this way a little bit just so I can, doesn't really matter. It's just my preference. Have it slightly tilted. So anyway, that's F2. F3 brings us over to our ground radar. I scroll out as far as we can see. Separation we have set is 5 nautical miles between each plane coming in. So you can go down to 3 nautical miles or 10 nautical miles depending on how busy you want it to be and how close you want it to be. So same thing, tag size, we get the little different tags. The tags are the actual identifiers for the planes. Icon size for that, we'll adjust that as we go. F4 brings us to the runway, so we can change here which direction we want. We can have planes coming in both ways. I don't think I want to do that. And we can also do the different types of planes like cargo, wide body, you know, private, all that stuff. So we got everything turned on. So we have all of them. Our wind is what we want to keep a look at today because it is going to be a rainy day, the way we'll determine. And right now, wind's coming from to 267 degrees. So that's coming from this way here. So we want the planes landing into the wind. If it shifts, then we'll turn on runway 28 and turn off runway 10. But right now it's also 5 knots. Not too bad. Not too bad. Airport lights is pretty cool. I discovered this. It's actually, you can turn your airport lights on and off. And if you look, you can see, look at the runway down here. And you can even do it when backed out. If I turn them off, they turn off. So if it gets super dark, you can turn the runway lights on and off. Whoops, what am I doing? Where's my mouse going? All right. So that was F4. F5 is strip management. So as planes coming in, you're going to have strips. You got to manage your strips, and you move them based upon what we're doing, whether they're, if they're departing, if they're, ground, tower arrival. That's what that stands for. Any planes coming in will be up here. Those strips will be, I believe, orange, if I remember correctly. Ground departure, they'll be blue, and you just move them over. If they're departing off of 10, or if they're arriving off of 10, departing out of 28, arriving off of 28. And of course, arrival 28 is red because right now we're not bringing anybody in via that arrival. And of course, if you, as you throw them in the bin, when they're done, they're gone. And if you need to pull them back, you're just going to open the trash bin. So that's 5, and then 6 is basically, this is all the commands, verbal commands. You can see what you can do here, and if you're having trouble communicating with a plane, it'll actually give you the option of typing it in. So if you're a fast typer, or you can, it's got some buttons you can point and click. Once again, if you have the Windows voice activation set up, it will, and it'll be pretty accurate. It's actually pretty darn accurate. Usually it's me not enunciating. Okay, so F7 is camera view. Now I've got some cameras set up here. This is watching the second C planes coming in, and they'll taxi down this way, come around, and they'll take off this way. That's F7. F6 looks at the ramp over here, and then F9 looks at the ramp over here, and I'm actually going to move over because I'm going to do left shift and W to fly a little bit faster, but I'm going to look over here because I even have some planes over here as well too. So we'll do Control F10, and we'll have a point of view. So we should have, so F7, F8, 9, and then F10. So I can look at all these, and yeah, we'll get some planes coming out of here as well. All right, so you'll see at the top of the screen that when I held down the left control, it activates the microphone as well. So we can actually, even while we're in these views, we can still talk to the planes that are on the ground or in the air. So anyway, at that point here, I'm going to go back into F2. We're going to look at the ground here. Actually, we'll just go F1, and I'm going to unpause, and let's get started. Now we're just going to sit here and wait, and we'll get notified here. So we're starting, this is the official start of the 2-hour mark right here. So I talked for, almost 30 minutes, 23 minutes. So this will be like a little over about 2-hour and 23-minute stream, a little bit longer on my closing.
St. Thomas Ground, Denali 868 with information, Charlie, ready to start.
Ooh, that blew up. Hang on. That really blew up. I'm going to turn down desk audio. Sorry about that. Alright, Denali 868, here we go. Oh, get back in the window. Denali 868, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Negative. I don't need pushback truck. Just approve. Denali 868.
I forgot. That's this guy right over here. That's why he's yelling at me. What is it, F8? That's one of these. That's this guy right here. You can tell because he's got his lights on. That's why I miss it. Denali 868 approved. Expect runway 10.
Approved. Expect runway 10.
This is actually kind of stupid. I actually watched this guy. Let's see if he turns around because he actually drove through the wall here. That's a little bit you know, yeah, I was like screaming at him, stop. And actually, I don't know all the voice commands, but apparently you can even tell him that when so I turn right as opposed to turn left, and he'd automatically turn left. Oh, he's turning right, so he's going to do it the right way. And then, but he'd make I watched him come around, make a U-turn right here, drive through this plane. To me, it seems like they would just come out and go this way. Watch the ground too. If the weather deteriorates and we start getting rain, look at the ground the way it is now and watch it. It's actually really pretty cool. It's not like instant wet. It is. Yeah, it's actually really cool. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, they do a very good job on this. All right, we'll come back here.
St. Thomas Ground. Denali 868 ready to taxi.
Denali 868, runway 10, taxi Charlie Alpha.
Negative.
He didn't like it.
Known command. Denali 868.
Left out via. One little word. Denali 868, runway 10, taxi via Charlie Alpha.
Runway 10 via Charlie. Alpha. Denali 868.
And I like the line strength the way it is. And then we'll hold down the center wheel and we can spin this around. Somebody want to get the phone? They did. Alright, so we can go back F8. Oh, let's get that one wrong. And there he is. He's taxiing away. So, yeah, this is the island of St. Thomas Airport, TIST. And honestly, I mean, I would say, as you're getting used to the simulator, stay inside that. Just stay in this airport. You'll be fine. It's a great way to get started before you move on to the busier airports when things are coming. And they will, if you watch some other streamers out there, this stuff will come heavy, hot and heavy. But yeah, it's all voice activated, which is really, really, really cool. There's a little dude right there. And if hey, okay, what are the voice commands? Well, there is on the help screen. We'll take you to a website, and actually I'm going to print them out because there's some that you can really drill down. Give them give them information about the weather. Some people do that, some people don't. But speaking of weather, how we doing? Oops. There's what I'm looking for. We're fine. So he's right there, which you can see his little dots moving right down here. Nobody coming in yet. Denali 868, runway 10, cleared for immediate departure upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact. No, 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 no. Okay. Denali 868, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Runway 10. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Denali 868.
So you can see this is all right here. Everything, my command, his response. So I can click on this, pull up last plane called, and it'll give me a whole bunch of other options. I need to do, where to go? There's what I'm looking for. So anyway, he's going. So he hasn't taken off yet, but the check mark shows that he is on the way. Bye, dude. All right. So once he go, you see where it's yellow right here. Once that goes gray, he's now in the hands of the departure. So he's only at 300 feet right now. $900. And he's gone gray, so he is now in the hands of departure. He is no longer ours. So we can throw that guy in the bin. He's gone, and now we're waiting for the next one. So something we can do too is also speed up time. And this is supposed to be the busiest airport.
St. Thomas Ground, Globe 1530 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Okay, we have an inbound and we have Globe 153.
St. Thomas Ground, 64 Fox Tango with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Globe 1530, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10. Globe 1530.
564 Foxtrot Tango, pushback approved, expect runway 10. No, that isn't going to go.
St. Thomas Ground, Leslie 1906 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Leslie 1906, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10. Leslie 1906.
564 Foxtrot Tango, pushback approved, expect runway 10. No. 564 Foxtrot Tango, pushback approved, expect runway 10. Oh. Why are you giving me 577? No. Five, 6, 4, Foxtrot Tango, pushback approved, expect runway 10. Okay, this is getting frustrating. Look at it. It's not, no. Alright, let's do it.
St. Thomas Tower, latitude 3528 on final 10.
Latitude 3528, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Latitude 3528.
St. Thomas Ground, Globe 1530 ready to taxi.
This guy's going to piss me off.
St. Thomas Ground, Leslie 1906 ready for taxi.
Leslie 1906, runway 10, Alpha.
Runway 10 via Alpha. Leslie 1906.
So I sent him because he's closer, so I'll get him taxiing, then I'll get this one taxiing, and then I'll fight with this jackwagon over here. Yeah, it's this one right here. I mean, dude, come on. Let's try one more time. November 564 Foxtrot Tango. This is what I mean by setting up. I didn't do it. 564 Foxtrot Tango. No, why are you doing me 7? It's not 7. Let's see. Plane not found. Are you kidding me? There we go. November 564 Foxtrot Tango. Pushback approved. Expect runway. Probably a quicker way of doing this. 10.
St. Thomas Ground.
There we go.
Denali 1482 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Have him hold. Globe 1530. Runway 10. Taxi Alpha.
Runway 10 via Alpha.
I forgot about this
Globe
guy.
1530.
St. Thomas Tower. Leslie 465 on final 10.
Here we go. Leslie 1906, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 10, clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Leslie 1906.
Denali 1482, pushback approved. Expect runway 10.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 10. Denali 1482.
What's this guy doing down here? Anything? Not a dang thing. He's just sitting there. Plane not found. You know what? If that's the case, why is this plane not found? I want to try. Alright, that one guy's gone, so actually then 150 1906 is gone. I think it was 1906. Yeah.
St. Thomas Ground. Denali 1482 ready to taxi.
Denali 1482, runway 10, taxi Alpha.
10 via Alpha. Denali 1482.
Globe 1530, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Globe 1530. St. Thomas Tower, Denali 1647 on final 10.
Leslie 465, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Leslie 465.
Denali 1647, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Denali
Globe
1647.
1530, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Command requirement missing.
Ah,
Globe 1530.
Globe 1530, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Globe 1530.
Latitude, he's here, okay. He's going...
St. Thomas ground radio check. How do you read? 64 Fox Tango.
Latitude 3528, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Latitude 3528.
What was that last one from? And
Pushback approved. Expect runway 10.
finally!
64 Fox Tango.
Oops. Leslie 465, taxi to ramp via Alpha Charlie.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha. Charlie. Leslie 465.
Denali 1482, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Denali 1482.
I'm telling you, I mean, this is nothing. But I'm so new to this, and I always forget that basic that I've got to use runway 10. Not in all cases though. So what are we looking at? Let's take a look out here, out the window.
St. Thomas ground. 64 Fox Tango ready to taxi.
Oh, 64 Fox Tango. That's what he's doing. All right. Six Four Fox Tango, runway 10, taxi via Echo Alpha.
Runway 10 via Echo Alpha. 64 Fox Tango.
That's what it was. It was just 64 Fox Tango. That's why it was not recognizing me. That's okay. Who we got? We got somebody. We got one person coming in, one person taking off. Sweet. Okay. Take a look down the runway. Do we see them? I can see the lights right there. You guys may not be able to see that, but I can see the landing lights right there just starting to come in. There goes the one that just took off. We got this jackwagon down here. Well, that was all me because it was 6-4 Tango. I'm sorry, 6-4 Fox Tango. So, all right. And that one's taxiing the ramp. We're looking good. So that's what I talk about, the like latitude. All these. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that nice landing. All right, let's see the landing. Let's go back over here. Hello. Oh, we got rain coming in. Look at that. We got. It's starting to really come down. Okay. Got a little hairy, but not too bad. Welcome to paradise. It's storming. Let's turn off the lights. There we go. So I get rid of some of this glare. "6-4 Fox Tango" will hold until I clear them to cross the runway, so we're okay. Alright. Denali 1647, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Denali 1647.
6-4 Fox Tango, cross runway 10.
Cross runway 10. 64 Fox Tango.
Nobody else coming in. We're looking good. All right. But look at it. See, I was talking about the ground when it starts to rain. Look at it. It's all wet and shimmery. So Denali looks like, almost looks like, what is it? I'm thinking of not American, kind of Americanish. Delta, that's who I'm thinking of. So Denali's Delta. So, oh, this guy's got his lights marked. The beacon lights are on. He's going to get ready to push back. We'll get a request here in just a moment. We got another plane over here as well, too. They've got their lights on. And we got a little plane over here. So we're going to get, got some more planes coming out. Right. You need to slow down. Where's my airport police? I'll have him pull you over. Alright, let's clear up. Oops. So 6-4 Tango's going 1482. This guy's done. And these two are done because I got nothing else coming in. Nope. And the only thing I have on the ground right now that's moving is 6-4 Fox Tango, so we can go ahead and clean those up. So this is done, that one's done. Alright, so we managed our strips. We got to do a little bit better job of that. Let's go ahead and there we go.
St. Thomas ground, latitude 7728 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Latitude 7728, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10, latitude 7728.
F9. That should be, yep, there's the latitude. We'll be pushing back here in a minute. We've got 6-4 Fox Tango down there, about ready to make the turn. In fact, I'll go ahead and clear them. 6-4 Fox Tango, cleared for immediate takeoff. Oh, scratch that. Hang on. 6-4 Fox Tango, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. 64 Fox Tango.
They're on their way. This one's going. Oh, I got someone coming in.
St. Thomas ground, latitude 7728, ready to taxi.
Latitude 7728, runway 10, taxi to Via Alpha. Actually, I'm going to do it a little different. Latitude 7728, taxi to runway 10.
Taxi to runway 10, latitude 7728.
St. Thomas Tower, Leslie 867 on final 10.
Leslie 867, runway 10, cleared to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Leslie 867.
Latitude right there. Pull these down. I like to play around with stuff like that. I can even move over, just clicking on different stations. You can move over to different stations, get different viewpoints. I think I did this one, yeah. Get a little bit higher. See a little bit more. So you can jump around to whatever you prefer. You don't have to stay at the station. You can turn on lights. Turn off lights. Other buttons I haven't found. I keep hearing the coffee maker, but yeah, don't know where to go get it. Oh, how you doing? What are you doing over here? All right, he's far out. We're good. Okay. Latitude 7728, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Latitude 7728.
See a lot of lights over here, but nothing down here. Nothing on this side. His got his beacon going, his latitude. This guy's got his lights on over here, so one of these two are going to go here next. Oops, I want to do this. So you can see even at normal speed, this is very casual. Great little airport to get your routine down. All right, we're going to segue a little bit here. I'm going to keep playing around. We're going to talk about Run8 for a little bit. So if you've been following the Run8 series, I'm going to go, when I get done here, I'm just going to play today, but I want to check out
St. Thomas Tower, Denali 817 on final 10.
Denali 817, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Denali 817.
Yeah, 867, clear to land. Okay, I did. So, but you can see how busy this can get. I mean, on this airport, I'll get back to Run 8 in here in just a minute, but I mean, this is just one way. Small little areas for parking, not a lot. Somebody need to get that phone. Anyway, but imagine some of these other airports that have 3 runways, 4 runways. I mean, it's kind of nice. You can have planes landing on one way, taking off on another. But then you got the dance going on down on the ground. All right. So Leslie 867 should be hitting the ground here pretty soon. Let's watch them. Yep, there they are right there. Excuse me. All right, so he's down on the ground. We'll come here. He should be on this map. Yep. I'm gonna let. Well, I've been trying to jump the gun, tell them to go taxi to ramp, and but they're still rolling pretty fast. So I've found that you can let them kind of go, and they'll turn off when they feel it's safe. But then they'll come to a stop until they get cleared to taxi to their ramp. So he'll probably turn here at Echo. Yep, there he goes, making his turn. And he is going right here. Leslie 867, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Leslie 867.
Oh, is it the wrong key here? So he made his turn, and he'll be taxiing the ramp, and he'll be pulling in.
St. Thomas
right
ground, latitude 936 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Latitude 936, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10, latitude 936.
We'll probably get the Denali in first before Latitude gets a chance to even take off. But that was one of the ones that I said was going to be, it's this one right here. He'll be pushing back here. So we got this little nugget right down here, waiting for him to see what he's going to do. Nugget. Oh yeah, runway. I mean, you know what? Runway. Run 8. I forgot. I didn't make the note in my Discord, but the server did go down. I brought it down this morning because I wanted to do this stream. I didn't want the server to like make this thing all choppy since this is the first stream of this particular series. And then I'm going to be shutting the system down because I got some new fans. I have larger, faster fans that I'm going to be installing to help cool. I didn't buy the new case yet, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I think I got room for all the fans and I'll have basically all the slots filled. And I got the color controller too, so even all my Corsair stuff that's
St. Thomas ground, latitude 936 ready to taxi.
Latitude 936. Runway 10, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 10 via Alpha, latitude 936.
Yeah, he'll have to wait until Denali comes in because I don't think he'll get down there before. Oh. 60 Quebec Sierra, or is it 860 Quebec Sierra? This one's done. That one's gone. This one's going to 9036. Is texting. I got to do a better job at my strips. And my strips don't matter. I mean, they do. They'll just pile up. But if you can get them off the board. Anyway, so going back to Run 8 again. Yeah, so NorCal server. That one should be pretty well configured. I've got some. I want to go take. I'll be on that today, playing around over there. It hasn't gone live. It's up. Hasn't gone live. The industries have all been configured so that when we call for a supply train, we'll get the cars tagged for the appropriate industry. The tagging system is pretty much all set. Outbound cars are all tagged using the new system. It's basically just showing how in Run 8 everything is so very configurable. So if you like trains, hey, check out my Run 8 series. You'll see all the shenanigans I've done over there, good or bad, mistakes made, or good advice. You decide. Alright, so Leslie 9036 is taxiing down. He gets down there. They go a little fast because there's nothing out there. And here they gotta go slow. But Denali is within. If they're inside this circle, and the outgoing plane hasn't made it down to this end, this guy's going to wait until this guy is going to land. So we'll just make him wait down there. I think I could probably, because he's out there. You know what? Let's be a little gutsy here. Latitude 9036, cleared for immediate takeoff. Runway 10. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 10. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Latitude 9036.
It's about 2 miles out and coming fast. You ready to get booking, dude? Got a plane gonna be flying up your rear. Flying up your jack seat. Here he goes. We're done. 7 knots, so the wind hasn't shifted, so we're okay. Oh, plenty of distance. Okay. I get a little nervous about that. Bye-bye, latitude. We got some more lights on over here. Value Air. Yeah, I'm thinking after I get done with this, I'm going to be purchasing. Ooh, he's taking off as this one's coming in. Ooh.
St. Thomas Tower, 860 Quebec Sierra on final 10.
Oh, that's this guy over here. 860 Quebec Sierra, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. 860 Quebec Sierra.
I think I probably could have said that too, you know, it's 860 Quebec Sierra, clear to land, runway 10. But sometimes I think I've done that in the past. Well, if I forget the runway 10, then that's where I get that little, they bark back and like, you forgot to tell us something. Okay, well, yeah. It's very, I mean, it's you know, gotta be very precise. Let's see what this guy does. He's gonna come off. Yeah, he's coming up. Denali 817, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Denali 817.
So right here, and he's going to come in right here. But this guy's he's got his marker lights on. He's been sitting there chilling for quite a bit. Navigation light, not marker lights, navigation lights. And this guy has his nav lights on, tail light on. Oh, look, cargo doors are still open. Still loading cargo, and yep, so Doors are open, so they're actually loading little peeps right now. The little peeps. Whoa. Slow down, mouse. Oh, set on slow too. Interesting. Okay. Set my camera back again. Don't see from this angle. I don't see anything out there yet. Oh, he's way out there. So this is just a fun. I mean, the fact that it's voice activated, that's the part that I love. I mean, it's just, yeah, no, it's amazing. I'll have to change over to, I know right now for the stream I'm doing game capture. I might have to do screen capture on 4K screen. I don't know if it would look sharper for you guys. Let me pull this over here. I need to get a new monitor for my left-hand monitor. I don't know if I could have the room for it. I'd have 3 monitors. Ooh, no. No, this monitor on my left hand will go to the new box that will be here on the 9th. Not bad. Alright, so he taxied in. Yeah. Heard the engine shut off. Props slowing down. Alright. Doors open yet on this guy? Are they closed? No, they're still open, so they're still doing their thing. I got nothing down here. Everything's quiet. We got one
St.
coming.
Thomas Ground, Denali 361 with information Charlie. Ready
Finally.
to start.
Denali 361, approved, expect runway 10.
Approved, expect runway 10. Denali 361.
Now you see his prop starting up. I like how they add that little effect too. You see the prop as he's starting up, and then you get the visual where it seems like it stops and it starts going backwards, and then it, yeah, really pretty cool how they do that. Okay, so here's the one that's coming in, sitting right there. I see a little black dot. I don't know if you guys can see that. But right there. Finally got him. Spent a lot of money on stuff this month, and I probably shouldn't have, but yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to drop the bills. It's only 40 bucks to get legitimate actual liveries for all these planes and to get the actual true busy schedule for all the airports. So why not, right? Get that realism involved, get immersive. Alright, so he's getting ready to go.
St. Thomas Ground, Denali 361 ready to taxi.
Denali 361, runway 10, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 10, via Alpha. Denali 361.
So I could have gone Charlie Alpha, but you know, this is all Charlie that I think they already know to go this way toward Alpha, and then alright. Let's take a look and see what we got here on the incoming. Yeah, we're still way out there, but I have a feeling that this little putt-putt is not, even if he gets down here, he's not going to be able to get up to speed fast enough. So there he goes. Right there. Get out of here. Light rain. I see a little white dot right there. You guys may not be able to see that. Here he comes. Oh, we got 2 more planes over here with their navigation lights on. This guy's got his navigation lights on. The doors are open over here on the Value Air. They're not done yet. I'm thinking they're like, what do they drink on the islands out there? Rum. I'll just say they're drinking their rum cocktail, whatever it might be. Your rum cocktail of choice. So, the Rage Gamer. What's up, Rage? How you doing? Found me. If you're the same Rage I'm thinking you are. If you're not, welcome! Alright, putt. Down to the end down there, dude. Get down there. Alright, 860 Quebec Sierra is like right there, yep. That one. The Denali's gonna wait. Denali's right there. This guy's here. I'm gonna make Denali wait down here until this guy lands. You're doing well, and you are that Rage. Nice. I'm glad you found me, man. Alright. I heard you out there in my daughter's stream last night. That was good. We were having fun running around in Mordor. Well, no, we weren't. Actually, we were in Bree. We were playing, hunting Sauron in Bree. But that's all right. It's all good. And I think we're gonna play a little bit. She's out doing chores. She's already messaged me. She wants to play some more, so we might continue that as well. So, all right, here we go. (860 Quebec Sierra) may come over here. Denali 361, runway 10, line up and wait.
Runway 10, line up and wait. Denali 361.
I want to see where this one goes. Thinking it's going to come down here. May come off the ramp here. We'll see. Yep. 860 Quebec Sierra, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp.
Oh,
860 Quebec Sierra.
that's I think this first one there. Denali 361, runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 10, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Denali 361.
These two are done. I have a Magic 8191. Okay, first Magic coming in today. Nice. I only got to play Lotro once with her before my PC crapped out. Now I'm on a PS5. Oh. Okay, I'm going to suggest, you know what? Set a budget. Go to PC Part Picker. Build your machine or design the machine that you want. It'll help you find them at a fairly reasonable cost. Start buying your components. Build it. Get back into Lotro. That's an order. Alright. Yeah, little puppa. That's the first one coming into here. I've never had one down here. You're gonna lurk. You're always welcome. Everybody's welcome to lurk. So we got probably about another hour to complete this. So far, no, I've not made any mistakes. Nobody died. First time I played this, somebody died. So I had to play it a second time. And this should actually get me to level 4, which will open up some more.
St. Thomas Tower, Magic 8191 on final 10.
There it is. Magic 8191, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, cleared to land. Magic 8191.
All right, Denali 361 is no longer ours. It is off the board. Goodbye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. All right. So we're all good. 860 Quebec Sierra is parking as we speak. Getting out, handing the keys over to the valet. No, I'm kidding. Pulling through the drive-through, getting some burgers. All right, they're done. We're back to being a quiet little airport again. That's why, I mean, they say this is the busiest airport out here in the island of St. Thomas. This is busy. Oh, we got beacon light. This guy's going to push back here. We got beacons. Looks like, I don't see beacons. I see more lights over here. But, yeah, actually... Yeah, his beacon's on. He's going to request pushback here pretty soon. Still don't see beacon lights on the value area over here. Guys, lights on. Lights are on. Nav lights on. All here. All three of these are nav lights are on. So, watch them all come at the same time. That's fine. Bring it. I got this. I swear I got this. New simulator for the day. First one. This is, yeah. Oh. I need coffee. And my Keurig's out of water. Alright. The nice thing is you can watch it from here too, and you can actually do your commands from here as you're looking out everything. But yeah, I see beacons, so no beacons over here. Got nav lights on, but no beacons, and it's a little bit dark out there. Let's go ahead and turn the... Alright. Whoever's making coffee, bring me a cup. That cracks me up. They had those little sound effects. People opening and closing doors, walking around, phone rings. I swear I think the phone, whenever I screw up, I think the phone rings. It's like my boss is calling me to tell me I screwed up. But hey, as long as nobody dies, we're good. Alright, Magic 8191 is about 5 miles out almost. And I did give him a reading right there. You can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Wind's getting a little bit stronger. Now there is a command too that I can give them, you know, Magic 8191, runway 10, wind 13 knots, something like that, but I haven't gotten that far yet. I will practice that. But mainly I'm looking at, you know, the direction the wind is coming from. So it's actually blowing from the runway 28 side of things, which is runway 28 would be if they're landing over the mountains, over the hills over here. So coming in through on runway 10, they're coming into the wind. So that's what we want.
St. Thomas ground, Leslie 674 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
There it is. Leslie 8674. Leslie 674, pushback approved, expect runway 10.
Pushback approved, expect runway 10. Leslie 674.
So you can see the tug now. If we had stayed here and watched this, we would have actually watched the tug pull in and connect, and then we would have gotten request for pushback. You can see all the nav lights. I turned the airport lights on. So make things a little easier for people to follow down there. Kind of be courteous to the peeps in the planes. Leslie 674, upon blowing into your alcohol breathalyzer, pushback approved. No, I'm just kidding. Gotta double check them pilots. Where's Magic? Magic is going to be coming in. So, okay, Magic will come in before Leslie can get out. And we got Leslie 661 coming in also as well, too. So we got a couple of arrivals on the way.
Tailwind is too high. Going around Magic Gate 191.
St. Thomas Ground, Leslie 674 ready to taxi.
Ooh, we got a problem here. Hang on. Magic 81. What's the wind at? 13 knots. That's too high.
St. Thomas Tower, Leslie 661 on final 10.
Might have to call the wind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do I have to look that up? Might have to. Let's go see what they can do here. Leslie 661, runway 10, clear to land, wind 13 knots. Leslie 661, runway 10, clear to land.
Runway 10, clear to land. Leslie 661.
Leslie 674, runway 10, taxi via Alpha.
Tailwind is too high. Takeoff delayed Leslie 674.
Ooh. Tailwind is too high. Wonder if I need to shift. Try something. Let's try that. I've never done that before, so let's see. Where is it at? Here we go. Okay. Leslie 661. Go around.
Go around. Leslie 661.
Okay. Leslie 674. Taxi to runway 28. I don't know if this is going to work. I may have to, I don't know, I'm hitting the area that I'm going to have to do a little research on. I don't know. Leslie 674, runway 28, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 28, via Alpha. Leslie 674.
Okay, he likes that one. Didn't like the other one. Alright, we're going to do, okay. So I'm going to drive it. They're going to drive. Ooh, look at that. That's a long way. So the red line's coming out this way. Leslie 661 is going to go around. We'll see if Magic 8191 can come in this way. That seems I don't know, that seems a little weird to me. I don't know. I've never done this before. This particular little challenge. But we'll see if we can get through it. If nobody dies, I might complete this scenario. If people die, I'll buy flowers. Actually, my daughter likes dead bodies, so I'll go ahead and I'll just, hey, call her over. I need a coroner. All right. Water is full. Okay, what we got here? that one's coming around. 8674 is going to runway 28. Okay, that one's moving. How's that one doing? Alright, let's see. Holding. Leslie 674, continue taxi, runway 28.
St. Thomas Ground, Leslie 674, request crossing runway 28, St. Thomas Ground, Leslie 674, request crossing runway 28,
Oh, yeah.
Leslie 674.
Leslie 674, cross runway 28.
Cross runway 28, Leslie 674.
I didn't know if it was going to be crossing, because they're not crossing, they're driving down it. This ought to be interesting to watch. We don't have anybody coming in yet. This one's still coming around. The Magic 8191 will go off radar and then come back. This one will do the same thing. So they'll come in, go down here, come all the way around. We'll see if we can get them to take off. Go this way. If not, they'll yell at me and then I'll be like, taxi to ramp and eat a snack. Taxi to ramp, bite me. All right. In the meantime, oh, there they go. So it's interesting. This is, what did I say it was? Latitude? No, Leslie. So that's Leslie 674. But it looks almost like, it says Transglobe, and with the tail it looks like more like, I'm getting the impression that it's more of an American Airlines. But like I said, this is just the base game. And so the liveries are fake. And the call signs are fake. But for $40, you can get, there's my, okay, I'll use this one. It's my last one of that one. Yep, alright. Making coffee as we speak.
St. Thomas Ground, value 1174 with information echo, requesting push and start.
Okay, not the one I was expecting. Value 1174, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Pushback approved, expect runway 28, value 1174.
And still out there, so we'll see what I want to see what this one's going to do. Leslie 674, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 28. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 28. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Leslie 674.
Oh, about time. I've been sitting there. These guys have been sitting. They all sit there a little bit, in my opinion, a little too long. But it is what it is. All right. It's 250. I wonder if I could do this.
St. Thomas Ground, value 1174 ready to taxi.
Okay. 674 is on the way up. Value 1174. Taxi via Alpha, runway 28.
Command wrong start.
Yep.
Value 1174.
Did not like it. Value 1174, runway 28, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 28 via Alpha. Value 1174.
Ah, he went off to that. I was actually thinking of, I wonder if I can get them to like, so I know you can give them commands to tell them to turn as long as you have control of them. And I was wondering if I actually told them to, if you just tell them to like line up on runway 28, clear to land, if that would work. I'd have to go look at all, read through everything. I mean, it's about 5 pages, 5-6 pages. So, all right, Leslie 674 is gone. Get out of here. Later days. To the bin. Going to the departure. I'm going to leave these two here. Just because I'm expecting them back. Yeah, well, that's the first time I'm using runway 28. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that. Get this to turn around. So there is a way. You can give them commands. You can even tell them when you push back, face south, you know, or, you know. You can get very specific if you know exactly what the verbal commands are. So it's going to be one of those things of print out the help documents and off the website. I think they're a PDF. You can get them there and then read through, practice. So yeah, so anyway, going back to, like I said, I'm gonna test it a little bit today, and if it's working, I mean, I'm talking about Run8. The Northern California server will be up online as soon as the other system gets here. I will get the Mohawk and Selkirk up online. So I'll have we have one server hosting remotely. A friend of mine's got that one. I'll have Mohawk and Selkirk finally up and running. It's only taken like almost a year. Just life got in the way there. So train simulators, we will have that going. That's Run8 Train Simulator, in my humble opinion, the best simulator out there. I'm here currently playing Tower Simulator version 3. And I am loving it. I actually love this game. Alright, you know what? I'm going to change camera 7. And I'll keep it right here, but I'm just going to left control and F7. Alright, let's check it. Come back from here. We still got planes with their nav lights on. This one's got his nav light on now too. Oh, perfect. Okay, that'll work. Okay, you know what? You make coffee, it's hot. Although this particular model of Keurig, it makes hot coffee, but the coffee doesn't stay hot for very long. I don't know, I'm thinking about going over to, Best Buy. They've got those coffee mugs that you can generate, you charge them up and it keeps your coffee hot. So I may end up getting one of those. Oh, he's waiting. I'm like, what are you waiting for down there? I thought I cleared him. Value 1174, cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 28. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Cleared for immediate takeoff, runway 28. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Value 1174.
I think the command is, when one was coming in, was telling the other value error magic because of the wind strength. And that's the other thing too. I'm not sure where that. I didn't know where that threshold was. So. Okay. Maybe. I think I had it backwards. They're now taking off into the wind. Okay. Hello. Wow. So the wind is heading 267 degrees, which is going from right to left in this perception here. It's at 11 knots. So now they're taking off into the wind. I believe. Here comes
St.
Magic.
Thomas Tower, Magic 81901 on final 28.
Magic 81901. Clear to land, runway 28. Magic 81901, clear to land, runway 28.
Clear to land, runway 28. Magic 8191.
Alright, 1174 is out of here. That one's clear to land. We got Magic 8351, and then we're going to have Leslie 661 coming around here pretty soon. So it didn't take long for them to turn around, but I'm trying to think if there's a way to actually do that, and I can tell them as long as they're in my airspace. So, alright, that's why I left those sitting there. We got nothing pushing back. Ooh. I'm playing with stuff I've never played with before. Interesting. Okay. And just go 3D radars. That's what I was using before. Flop around between the radars. I have to play with that, try to get window sizes, and then I can just keep this up and keep the other radar up and see the ground all at the same time. That's actually, I'm going to have to play with that. I just discovered something. Woohoo! Alright. I'm getting another call here in just a minute for a Magic. Was it, what did I say it was? Oh, we got this.
St. Thomas Tower. Magic 8531 on final 28.
Magic 835. Sorry. Nope. Magic 8531, runway 28, clear to land.
Runway 28, cleared to land. Magic 8531.
Yeah, no. Still nothing here. We got 3 coming in. And a field air 212. That should be a little prop jobby duty.
St. Thomas Ground, Field Air 1612 with information echo, ready to start.
Field air 1612, approved, expect runway 28.
Approved, expect runway 28, Field Air 1612.
So what did I learn? I learned that I need to look at the air and pick the right runway. I've been using the wrong one all this time.
St. Thomas Ground, Field Air 1632 with information echo, ready to start.
That one I'm going to hold off on. I'll let them wait until the 1612 get out of the way. So she's turning now. So if I go look at that, okay. Get them taxing and then I'll clear this one.
St. Thomas Ground,
Denali 818 with information echo, ready to start. St. Thomas Ground, Field Air 1612 ready to taxi.
Field Air 1612, taxi to runway 28.
Taxi to runway 28, Field Air 1612.
Field Air 1632, approved. Expect runway 28.
Approved, expect runway 28. Field Air 1632.
Denali 818, approved. Expect runway 28.
Approved, expect runway 28, Denali 818.
Okay. They're coming in real quick. Boom, boom. All right, I still got one more sitting out there.
St. Thomas Ground, Field Air 1632 ready to taxi.
Field Air 1632, taxi to runway 28.
Taxi to runway 28. Field Air 1632.
St. Thomas Tower, Field Air 212 on final 28.
Field Air 212, clear to land, runway 28.
Clear to land, runway 28, Field Air 212.
212, and boom, 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 okay.
St. Thomas Ground, Denali 818 ready to taxi.
Denali 818, taxi, runway 28. Denali 818, taxi to runway 28.
Taxi to runway 28, Denali 818.
Magic gear, Magic 819, okay. We're gonna wait. Actually do it. Magic 8191, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp, Magic 8191.
We're gonna come in here, but I'm gonna tell them, I can tell them to hold when they get here if this guy's still in the way. That should be close. They're gonna come a little faster than what they're doing. So there's one, there's the other one, and there's that one. Okay. How are we looking over here? 8531's coming in, so we're gonna wait. Field Air 1612, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28, line up and wait. Field Air 1612.
Line up and wet? I do have to go to the bathroom, but I don't think I want to wet myself. Magic 8191, hold position.
Hold position, Magic 8191.
Magic 8191, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp, Magic 8191.
Magic 8531, taxi to ramp.
taxi to ramp. Magic
There
8531.
1632. Field Air 1612 cleared for me to take off upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
Command requirement missing. Field Air 1612.
Field Air 1612, runway 28, cleared the takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. On
Field Air
reaching altitude
1632,
1000,
runway 28,
contact departure.
line up and wait.
Field Air 1612.
Runway 28, line up and wait. Field Air 1632.
Nine one done. 85 is done. Waiting for this one to come in, which is he's still good enough. Okay. Field Air 1632, runway 28 cleared for me to take off. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 28, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Field Air 1632.
Denali 818, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28, line up and wait. Denali 818.
St. Thomas Ground. Magic 8201 with information echo. Requesting push and start.
Not right now. Denali 818, runway 28, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 28 cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Denali 818.
Magic 8201, pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Pushback approved. Expect runway
Pushback
28.
approved.
Magic 8201.
So this particular game, Tower Simulator 3, just one of the things as I was researching into it, and I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the stream, is the fact that this is the game version of the actual software that they use to train tower control operators, air control operators. So, which blows my mind that this is...
St. Thomas Ground, 03 Fox Tango with information echo, requesting push and start.
Oh, you're over here. (03 Fox Tango, pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Pushback approved, expect runway 28. 03 Fox Tango.
That's this one right there. All right. Waiting for the tug to pull away from Magic 8201. Over here. There we go. Got Field Air 212 coming in.
St. Thomas Ground. Magic 8201 ready to taxi.
Magic 8201, taxi runway 28 via Alpha.
Duplicated command.
Oh yeah.
Magic 8201.
Magic 8201, runway 28, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 28 via Alpha. Magic 8201.
It's got a little good right here at the very end. And I kind of recovered fairly well. I still got one plane hanging out there.
St. Thomas ground. 03 Fox Tango ready to taxi.
Alright, so those are good. Denali 818 is up. 1632 is up, so those two, okay. 212 is landing. 03 Fox Tango, runway 28. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 28, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. 03 Fox Tango.
Way out there hasn't called in yet. That's this one. Still waiting for Leslie 661 to come. I told to come back around. It hasn't shown back up yet. Maybe it crashed into a mountain or something like that. I don't know why. That's a terrible thing to say. Alright, so... Alright. Field Air 212 is on the ground. We can go ahead and get rid of that one here in just a minute. Fuel Air is off the runway. We're good there. 03 Foxtrot will be taking off. And we'll get that one out of here. So 03 Foxtrot. We can get this one out of here. We can get this one out of here. This one isn't called in. I'm waiting for this one to show up, which will probably show up when I would least expect it. 03 Foxtrot's on the move. Beautiful. Are you sitting down there? Are you just chilling down there? Just chilling. Wow. Field Air 212, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Field Air 212.
St. Thomas Tower, Magic 8241 on final 28.
Magic 8241, clear to land, runway 28.
Cleared to land, runway 28. Magic 8241.
Magic 8201, runway 28. Cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 28, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Magic 8201. The buttons are jammed.
What the hell? That's the second time I heard that. Heard that last night too, or yesterday when I played, and it said buttons jammed. What's that supposed to mean? Is that just a little added thing, or are you guys being cheeky? What's going on here? Ooh, it's definitely a good pouring down rainstorm here. Bye. Say bye, Felicia. Alright, this guy's pulling in here. We're good. We got some beacon lights going on over here. Not beacon lights, I mean, I'm sorry, nav lights.
St. Thomas Tower, 761 Fox Tango on final 28.
761 Fox Tango. Clear to land, runway 28.
Cleared to land, runway 28. 761 Fox Tango.
A lot of traffic right here. I love it. 8241 should be already on. Cleared. Yeah, 8241 on final, cleared. 8241, yep, I did that. And that one, okay, so these are good. Successful takeoff, we're making points. Yes, yes, yes. We got nothing ready to go. We got a lot coming in. Which means I wonder if we got, do I have room? I got room down here. This guy doesn't even have his lights on. Here's this one. So I got room over here. Okay. We got some time. How's he doing? That's the one that just left. There's the one coming in right there. Nav lights there. We got nav lights on this little guy right here too. All right. Nav lights there. Doors are open. On the other side over here. Yep. Cargo door open right there. No nav lights there on this guy.
St. Thomas Tower, 948 Romeo Romeo on final 28.
948 Romeo Romeo, runway 28, clear to land.
Runway 28, cleared to land. 948 Romeo Romeo.
About 5, yeah, it's supposed to be about, this is a little bit more than 5 nautical miles, but yeah, there's supposed to be a separation of 5 nautical miles between them, which is automatic. Alright, so let's go ahead and look and see what this guy is running. He's right there. You can see the little dot, looks like a little alien. Seeing some more nav lights over here. Oh, he's got his beacon. This one's got his beacon on right here, so he'll be pushing back. And I don't see the cargo bay door open up from this perspective either. So the guy that came in still has his beacon light on over there at the Field Air 212. So we'll see what happens. We got some things going on. We got some shenanigans happening here in St. Thomas. I like it. It got it was a little slow at the beginning, but it's picking up. But I will see what it's going to be like because my next stream of this one, yes, there will be another one. I will probably do another one, record one, and do it with the new liveries and everything. So, yeah, I'm going to go spend some more money. I shouldn't. Holy crap, no, I better not. But I'm going to. I got to. I like this game. It's fun. There's one, there's two, there's three. All right, here they come. Magic 8241. Magic 8241, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Magic 8241.
Keep him moving. He'll stop. Like that little airplane. I don't know if it's general aviation or actual company, but they stopped. I don't want him stopping. I want to keep him moving because I got two more coming in right behind him. And which means that the only way they can taxi off is down at this end, so I can't have anything down here waiting. I mean, I got time. He's about 2 miles out. He's right there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little, I can see his
St. Thomas
lights.
Ground, Magic 8871 with information echo, requesting push and start.
Ooh. Magic 8871, pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Pushback approved, expect runway 28, Magic 8871.
Now, because this guy is going back in here, I may have to have him hold right here until this one gets out of the way, which is fine. Yeah, it's going to happen. Yeah, that one's on the pushback right now, so he'll be blocking this one, and I don't want them going nose to nose. Magic 8241, hold position.
Hold position. Magic 8241.
St. Thomas Ground, Denali 1425 with information echo, requesting push and start.
Denali 1425, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Pushback approved, expect runway 28. Denali 1425. St. Thomas Ground, Magic 8871 ready to taxi.
Magic 8871, runway 28, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 28 via Alpha, Magic 8871.
Now I gotta watch this, so I'm gonna have to have them hold so they can, so Denali 1425, who's now pushing back. So 761 Foxtrot Tango, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp, 761 Fox Tango.
They'll come up and they should stop automatically because this plane's in front of them. Magic 8871, hold position.
Hold position, Magic 8871.
Okay, there we go.
St. Thomas Ground, Denali 1425 ready to taxi.
761 Foxtrot Tango, hold position.
Hold position, 761 Fox Tango.
How close did you get? Not that close. It's closer on the map. Denali 1425, runway 28, taxi via Alpha. Denali 1425, runway 28, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 28 via Alpha, Denali 1425.
Magic 8871, runway 28, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 28 via Alpha, Magic 8871.
Nine 48 Romeo Romeo, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. 948 Romeo Romeo.
Magic 8241, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp. Magic 8241.
Got nobody coming in, so we're going to do okay, we're good. He's booking! Well, he's like, just because he cleared all this, so he's moving. Oh, we good. All right. (761) Foxtrot Tango, taxi to ramp.
Taxi to ramp, 1 Fox Tango.
Denali 1425, runway 28, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 28, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Denali 1425.
Magic 8871, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28, line up and wait. Magic 8871.
Alright, 1425 is on its way. 1425. Bin. 8871 is next. 1529, I think, is already gone. Here, here, here. Okay. Alright. Magic 8871, runway 28, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 28, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Magic 8871.
(761) Foxtrot Tango, cross runway 28, taxi to ramp.
Cross runway 28, taxi to ramp. 761 Fox Tango.
761 Fox Tango, cross runway 28. I don't
Cross
like this.
runway 28, 761 Fox Tango.
No, you idiot! Okay, that was my fault. I don't know why it did that. I think, you know what it is? I told him to taxi to ramp and it's going to go all the way around. Stupid. I should go, this guy here, we'll do it this way. 9048 Romeo Romeo, cross runway 28. That's what I should have just did.
Cross runway 28.
This is because I was trying to be cute.
948 Romeo
My
Romeo.
mistake. That's alright. But in essence, I told them to cross runway 28 and then taxi to the ramp. They're the ones decided to make to go around. So, but they're gonna go around, come all the way around this way. So, where is their ramp? Yeah, it's closer to this side anyway. So I really could have done the same thing and tell it to go down all the way down Alpha to Golf. But it is. He'll come down here and he's still going to ask me. We'll sit down there and wait until I tell him to cross runway 28. Actually, I'll just do it this way. 761 Foxtrot Tango, cross runway 28.
Cross runway 28, 761 Fox Tango.
Okay. So 948 Romeo's done. 8241 is done. And if we look at this, we have 8871 and 1425 are out of here. So 8871 is done. 820 done. That just leaves Leslie 661. It hasn't come back yet. I told it to go around. Wonder where it went. Maybe it's still flying in direction because I didn't tell it to line up on runway 28. Woo! And they're going to crash in the sea, and I'm going to get blamed for it. And they might dock my pay. 761 Foxtrot Tango, cross runway 28.
Cross runway 28. 761 Fox Tango.
What the hell you doing? What is it doing down there? So what? You're gonna cross run? You're gonna cross anyway? Then I'd do a little pirouette. "761 Fox Tango, breathalyzer required upon arrival at ramp. Urine test also required. And please step out and walk the white line." Just saying. That wasn't me. Alright, so except for that one plane, I don't know what happened to it. But I learned something out of this. We're coming up, I mean, it's 2 hours and 12 minutes onto this stream. I talked for about 30 minutes before, almost 30 minutes before I really got into playing, and I had stopped time. So, but it'll continue. And even when it kicks you out and says that the job's completed, you'll hear like radio chatter. So there's still planes coming in. Of course, if you want to do longer streams, you could do it. The other thing too, and I haven't looked into this yet, but also apparently it's configurable. So you can set up your own kind of schedules for individual airports. So who knows? I got one more week of work before I'm on a 2-month vacation, and that's paid vacation too, guys. So once that's done, who knows? I may spend an entire 8-hour shift, with breaks and with take a break for 15 minutes and then take a lunch for 30 minutes and then be back just like an actual work shift. And then somewhere out there, I don't know if anybody else has this, but I would love to do multiplayer sometime. And that's where you have to, you got one person playing ground, one person playing air controller, and then you have to use the commands to tell the planes to, even crossing runways. So as ground controller, anything that's in the gray is what I would control if I need to have a plane cross the runway. Then I got to hand it over to the air controller because the air controller controls the runway. So hand them over, and then they would hand them back, so I can finish getting them to where they need to go. So that'd be interesting. Looking forward to it. This is fun. I like this. It's kind of chill right now, though. Nothing coming in. I did tell him to go around, so I don't know what happened to Leslie 661. I'm just curious. Leslie 661, line up on runway 28, clear to land. Oh, vacate runway. No. No. Just curious. Leslie 661, runway 28, clear to land. Yeah, they're long gone. So it's in game time it is 3:49. We're playing to 4 o'clock. Started at 2 o'clock, playing to 4. No, yeah, playing to 4 o'clock. So got about another 10 minutes. Let's see what happens. Let's see if Leslie 661 shows up. Heather, where you at? I miss you. Come back. Icons can be just a tad bit smaller. Lane strength. So. So I'll have to look at the list of available commands in the help screen. I don't know where that plane went. Told it to go around, it responded. I just expected it to come back around, but apparently it's continuing on to wherever it went. So what else did I learn? Let's cover that back again to what I learned. Nope. Here we go. So the wind heading. It's heading this way to 267. So it's going from, ooh, got another plane coming in. So it's coming from right to left at 14 knots. So I think all along I wanted planes coming in on landing on runway 28. All right, Fuel Air 4806 is coming in. We still don't have the one I'm looking for. Disconcerting. This one's gone. This is the only one I'm looking for right there. I don't know. Oh well, that's not on me. I told them to go around. If they want to keep going straight because they can't obey commands from the tower, that's not on me. It's like that one plane.
St. Thomas Ground. Field Air 48090 with information echo. Requesting push and start.
You got it. Field Air 48090. Pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 28. Field Air 48090.
So this little guy's got his nav lights on. The no beacon. Nav lights are on over here, but no beacon. Nav lights are on here. Is this guy got his nav lights on too? Yep, nav lights on, doors open.
St. Thomas Tower, Field Air 4806 on final 28.
Field Air 4806, runway 28, clear to land.
Runway 28, cleared to land. Field Air 4806.
Nice.
St. Thomas Ground. Field Air 4809 ready to taxi.
Field Air 4809, runway 28, taxi via Alpha.
Runway 28, via Alpha. Field Air 4809.
I'm actually looking forward to the next airport I finish. If I complete this one, I have one more scenario at this airport, and then I will move on to the next one which would be a tier 2 airport. I'm thinking it might be LAX. I'm not sure. I'll have to take a look and see which one's it. Either that or it's LaGuardia. Now it gets really it gets very real. I think LaGuardia only has 2 airports. They kind of runways. They cross each other, so it'll be like I did this one with this one. Come in, pause the game, take a look at the wind direction, and set up my runways accordingly. But if they're actually kind of perpendicular to each other, so I can only have one runway for takeoff and landing like I'm doing here, but there's so much, because New York planes are going and coming, and it's actually literally having to stagger. As soon as one takes off, you have one land, one takeoff, one land, and then you got to watch the dance on the ground as well too. So that'll be interesting. You might actually hear me say bad words.
St. Thomas Tower, latitude 3512 on final 28.
Latitude 3512, runway 28, clear to land.
Runway 28, cleared to land. Latitude 3512.
Alright, so field air, field air 4809. Going out that way. These two are still waiting on this one. Don't know what happened to it. I bet if I throw it in the bin, it'll show up. I'm gonna do it, see if it shows up. Just my luck. And then field air 8011 hasn't called in yet. That's the one that just took off. No, I take it back. That's the one, that's the next one coming in. Which is this one, field air 4806. We can see that one. Field air 4809er, runway 28, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 28, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Field air 4809er.
And apparently you can even like tell them, like when I was telling them to line up and wait, you can have them line up on the end of the runway and wait and let another plane come in over them and land. I was watching like I said, I was watching a stream of this, and I'm like, you could do that? I thought that was like a no-no, but apparently he didn't get dinged for it. So when it doesn't, you know, you're keeping the plane down at the apron.
St. Thomas Tower, field air 8011 on final 28.
Field air 8011, runway 28, clear to land.
Runway 28, clear to land.
Denali.
Field air 8011.
There goes that one. Scared me because I thought it was something. Okay, so there's one right here. Hang on. A dot on my. Okay. Yeah, there's one right here. I can see its lights. There's one right behind it, and there's two more behind that one. So, all right. And I got everything here on down here at the gates. I got almost everything's got their lights on except for that one Magic over there. I can look at it from this way too, from the desk. All right. Oh. 4809 is out of here, I believe. Yeah, 4809 is out of here. They contacted departure, so we can get rid of this one. This one's coming on. It has been cleared. 4806 will be the first one on the ground. You go right behind the pillar here. If you go to 7, we can see them come in. They're right there. Nice touch, dude. Alright, where are you going? Over there. Okay. Field Air 4806, taxi to ramp. Keep moving.
Taxi to ramp. Field Air 4806.
Lad 23512's coming in. We got Field Air 8011, and then Denali 871 has not even asked for clearance yet. We're out there. Keep moving. Are you moving? You're moving? Slowly, but you're moving. Wait a minute. Oh, that was a plane. I saw something out there, but that's when I was leaving. Alright, there you can see the landing lights right there. There's the next plane in. Shipped out here. He's right there. You guys may not be able to see that, but it's right there. I can see it on the screen, so. Oh, this guy's going to push back. His beacon's on. And we got over here as well, too. What do you got? Why are you going to push back that little plane for?
St. Thomas Tower, Denali 871 on final 28.
There it is. Denali 871, runway 28, clear to land. And that's the end. We didn't get to see everybody take off or land. We're good. We're done. So what do I got? I got total handled airplanes 31, number of takeoffs 18, number of landings 13, minor mistakes 0, major mistakes 0, fatal mistakes. Nobody died. Yay, that's a plus. Nobody died. Job well done with a 50% bonus of 1,800 points. My final score was 4,300. Let's go to the menu because we're done. All right, so I am now level 4. All total was, 62 takeoffs, 46 landings, 3 jobs finished. That's good. That means I can move on to the 4th job. And it was that very first one. The first time I did it, I did have a ground when plane crashed into another because I had them back up into each other. And then I had one plane that disappeared, so that was a fatality. You know what? My next thing is going to be an automobile. Planes and trains. You are special. You know what? I am Sheldon. What's up, baby girl? That's my daughter chatting in my chat. How you doing? Yeah, but planes and trains. This is a cool one. Come on. You gotta like planes. That would be so awesome to have my daughter yelling at me, telling me, what are you doing while, we're working together. Anyway, so that's it. So here's going back to the career. So here's number 1 completed, number 2 completed, number 3 completed. Next time is going to be tea time. And yes, I'm going to be able to put in the energies down here so I can get the actual, I'm going to push the envelope. I'll get the actual liveries for all the planes. So we're going to actually see the ones that are actually covered by this airport. Those planes will be in, and it's going to be a real life schedule as well too. So not what's made up here in the thing. So, but we can actually go to tier 4 airports because now you look at it. Look at all the other ones that have opened up. So, but I'm going to stick with finishing up tier 1, and then I'll go on to tier 2. We got North Carolina. So that'll be Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina, and then we got LaGuardia is part of it. So more LaGuardia. I might do Raleigh, North Carolina first. That's 1,500, and then we start waking up New York. Good afternoon, New York. And then after that, we got California. We got LAX, California Dreamin'. That's a tier 2 airport. So we'll get some. So that's what's on the docket here. And then we'll get into the busier stuff on tier 3, tier 4, work our way up the list, but we'll complete them in order. Hey, what's up, James? You know what? I have not. Well, let's put it this way. This is one that I caught earlier this week. So it's something that I've never even considered. I'm all about trains. My daughter knows me. I love Run8, and I've done railroader. I'm all about trains. I'm like, that's why I said I'm Sheldon. That's like I'm a nerd, computer nerd, little scientific stuff, and then I like trains. So I'm her dad. I'm her Sheldon. So anyway, but I know that out there, this has got me kind of interested in Microsoft's Flight Simulator, and I have seen things, or I've noticed some stuff talking about VATSIM and all that kind of stuff. So I haven't thought about it yet. I'm not going to say I'm not going to do it, but hey, there's always things. But this one, it's just fun. I like the fact that being a completely voice controlled simulator. That's actually pretty cool. So anyway, that's it. I'm already at 2 hours, 30 minutes, 30 minutes over my normal 2 hour, but that's because I talked for like 30 minutes at the beginning of this. So as it is, I'm going to go ahead and jump out of here. So you're going to see a lot of the train pictures from the stuff that I do. I'm going to start adding airline stuff, get a mix in there. And of course, there's Lord of the Rings Online, which I will probably be doing later on this afternoon whenever Tana Marie gets free. So she'll message me in Discord or send me a text message or something. She'll, harass her dad. Anyway, that's why I drank, because of her. Anyway, I kid, love her to death. So anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Rage, if you're still lurking, man, you got to get your PC fixed. So get you back into Lord of the Rings Online and all that with us. Anyway, guys, my name is Kurt H. I am the Lazy Farmer. Thanks for hanging out. And of course, as always, if you like the content that I provide, click subscribe, hit the notification, thumbs up, and all that good stuff, and then share it out with friends, families, total strangers, complete enemies, whatever you want to do. So anyway, I will catch you next time. You'll probably see a recorded version of this, plus some recorded stuff for other things as well too. Anyway, catch you guys later. Have a good afternoon.